Well, it's Uncommon Fossil, and today I want to present another Dondozo Tatsugiri deck. I've done this in the past too. Look, Dondozo, a tanky basic in terms of a single prize basic, right? It's 160, and that's a high HP for a single prize basic, and it's got a nice attack release range. That's what we use in this deck for two colorless, so it could be for 2 water or for DTE, which reduces by 20. It does 50 damage for each Tatsugiri in your discard pile. So we play 4 Dondozos. We do have Heavy Splash. We almost never use that. And then we play, of course, 4 Tatsugiris. We want to get these in the discard pile as fast as possible. You could use one of the attacks. Actually, Curl Up is good in that if it does 30 damage and comes into your hand, so you can get it, discard it next turn possibly, or Mise in Place to accelerate 2 basic energies from your deck to one of your basic Pokemon, a Dondozo in this case. What makes this build interesting is the 1/1 Slowbro line. I saw a deck Limitless, which gave me the inspiration for this. I don't remember who did it. My apologies. If it's your deck that gave me the idea, just let me know who you are in the comments below. So let everyone know. But what Slowbro does, Twilight Inspiration, you can use this attack only if your opponent has exactly 1 prize card remaining. You take 2 prizes. So if you're down to 2 prizes remaining, your opponent's down to 1 prize, it's your turn. Boom, you take 2 prizes, win the game. Or potentially you can gust something up, get it stuck in the active while you take 2 to hopefully then set up what else is going to finish them off too. So it's a really nice threat. Having it even to win the game or making your opponent constantly gust up the Slowbros and the Slowpokes because they're afraid of it. But that means they're leaving your Dondozos alone. So I like it a lot in the deck. It's a lot of fun, the Slowbro, and for single prize decks, it's a nice thing to keep in mind. All right, so what do we have to help this deck set up? We play a 3/3 Kirlia engine, 3 of the Kirlias, 3 of the Ralts, the 70 HP Ralts, because we're not attacking with it, so we want more tanky. But the Kirlia for refinement, you discard a card from hand, draw 2 cards. We need those Tatsugiris in the discard pile, so of course it makes sense there. And then we play 1 Gardevoir, the stage 2 with Shiny Arcana. You put the top 2 cards from your deck. You look at them. You can attach any basic energies you find there to your Pokemon any way you like, but you don't have to. And then the other cards go in your hand. So it's another way to draw cards. And after we have the Kirlias early, we get the Tatsugiris in the discard pile. So the game goes on. We've gotten those Tatsugiris in the discard pile. So a Gardevoir with Shiny Arcana late in the game is a nice option. And then the other Pokemon, we do play 1 Squawkabilly EX for the Squawk and Seize ability. You can only use it during your first turn, but you discard your hand, draw 6 cards. So obviously we want those Tatsugiris getting in the discard pile, those Dondozos on the bench, getting set up. So Squawkabilly EX helps us set up turn 1. Energy count, pretty simple, 4 DTEs, right? Pays the cost for the Tatsugiri and the Slowbro, right? It reduces damage by 20, so you're doing max of 180 with this attached with the Dondozo, but that's okay. And then we play 4 basic water energies, which of course pays the attack cost as well. And we can accelerate those with Raihan too. So I like having both. The mix of energy is good. Plus you can't recover the DTEs. And eventually as a single prize deck, you probably are going to do some extra. You're going to attack more than 4 times probably. So we need to be able to get some more energies going. All right, getting into the trainers here, which I've been messing around with. I'm pretty happy with the list right now. 3 Ultra Balls gets us the Gardevoir, and it discards 2 cards from hand. And if you have 2 Tatsugiris, you're very pleased to have it. So 3 Ultra Balls, 2 Raihan. Had one initially. I like the second one, right? If your Pokemon was knocked out last turn, it's a single prize deck, so you're getting knocked out pretty regularly. You accelerate an energy from basic energy from the discard pile of your Pokemon. Search your deck for any other 1 card. So it could be that second basic energy. Could be a rod to get something back. It could be whatever you need. So really nice option there. 4 Iridas. It's a water Pokemon deck, so search your deck for a water Pokemon and an item. Really good. Just helps set up. And because we have the 4 Irida, I do put in the 1 Battle VIP Pass. The idea being you're not going to draw it in your starting hand very often, but you'll hit an Irida turn 1 going second often enough to make, I think, the 1 Battle VIP Pass useful. I could add more in because you do discard them with the Kirlias as the game goes on. but I don't know that what I would cut for it. All right, 2 switch cards because we just need some switching. So that's what we play there. 4 level balls gets us the Slowpoke, gets us the Kirlia or the Ralts, gets us the Tatsugiri. So useful there. 1 Hisuian heavy ball. We need to get those Tatsugiris out of the prizes if they're there. Could even play a second copy. That would have some value. I'm not, again, deck space is the issue. 4 Path to the Peak. That's part of what makes this deck effective. It can play Path. Because we have no rule box. Well, we have the Squawkabilly, right? But that's only turn 1, so the rest of the game, no Pokemon rule box with abilities. So Path, shut down your opponent, cause them trouble. It helps, makes life difficult for your opponent, helps you win games. 1 Counter Catcher like this, right? Single prize. There's a decent chance we fall behind, so it adds a second boss in essence, because we're down to 1 boss in the deck, I gotta say, which I like, but I felt I needed to make some space. The last of the supporters, since I'm jumping around here, is Professor's Research. Don't play forward research in a lot of decks these days. This is a deck where it makes sense, so good in the deck there for sure. Do play 1 Pal Pad, so you can get a boss back, or a Raihan, or whatever you think you need. So maybe the Pal Pad becomes a second boss. That might be better. You could let me know your thoughts down below. 4 Nest Balls, right? You need to get basics in play. So could sub these for Battle VIP Pass, but you can use these later in the game. So I do think these have value, especially with Iono. Like I turn 2, turn 3, you Iono. You need to get down your Dondozo. Boom. Besides grabbing one with Irida, you could also grab it with Nest Ball. So, and then 2 Rod. Rod's really good. We need to get energies back sometimes. We want to Raihan some, but we don't need that many to Raihan with. And also we need to get our Dondozos back. So just don't put your Tatsugiris back in your deck. You almost never want to do that. But so Rod, useful card. So that's the 60. Like I said, I've been playing it some and refined the 60. So let's take a look and see what it can do in action. All right, hopefully we get a nice game to show this deck off. I've been kind of trying to up its consistency a little bit and get, trying to get the cards I need in it. I've kind of been jettisoning a few cards that I think I'd like, I gotta say. So that gets a little scary. Like I got rid of Thornton, which I do like that to get rid of Squawkabilly. But, I got to set up. I just got to get set up. That's what needs to happen. All right, am I going first or second? If I'm going second, then my Irida's Battle VIP Pass can be good, right? Can be good. And I have Ultra Ball, so that's good too. I can set up my bench pretty well. Okay, so all right, I'm going second. All right, so I still can. So I'm gonna Squawk. I'm not going to Squawk. Well, that's stinky. Stinky and a half. And I'm going to end turn at this point. It's terrible. So I could have... do I need a second Squawkabilly? No, I don't have deck space. I just don't have deck space. I can't afford it. I just... Trekking Shoes would be nice in this deck, too. I don't know. Somehow the research in the deck somehow feels bad, I gotta say. And research used to feel so good. All right, this could be... All right, so they paralyze, and being paralyzed is not fun. Okay, that's one thing for sure. Paralysis, not fun. But hopefully... They can't attack this turn, I'm hoping. Okay. They haven't squawked and seized yet, so they might be able to attack, right? They do one-shot me. Yeah. Actually, they don't one-shot me because of resistance. So I do evolve, so all right, things are going nicely for them. They got Squawkabilly in play, they got Battle VIP Pass. Okay. Sandy Shocks is an interesting one, right? That ability to attach energy from the discard pile. Wow, okay. Another Battle VIP Pass. They still haven't used Squawkabilly, so double Sandy Shock. So, okay. And Zapdos is a nasty one. I mean I like it a lot. So because it is paralysis is really rough. Okay. We'll see what happens here. They're getting set up, obviously. Okay, hopefully I get an okay hand, because that last hand, they still haven't Squawk and Seized yet. Okay, Kirlia. I mean, if they knock out my active, I kind of just concede. I mean, I can't believe how their start is gone, right? Okay, they finally missed something, and I do have Path, and Path is good, of course. So my other hand was much better, though. I will say that. I'm going to put down another Kirlia because I got to get going. I just need to get something going here, right? I don't think I want to... Irida. Well, Irida's nice. Irida is nice. I like that. Okay. Let me... What do I want to grab here? Do I want a Tatsugiri to discard next turn? I'm going to grab a Tatsugiri and hope they don't knock me out. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, actually... Yeah, I like that play. Okay. That's solid, I think. Get down a Dondozo. I'll attach the DTE to him. And I'm going to path them. Which... So they didn't actually... I don't believe they used Squawkabilly, right? I don't... Actually, maybe they did. I saw the green arrow, but maybe the green arrow... was due to, maybe I missed it, because they got so many cards. It kind of seems like they had to Squawk and Seize, right, to dig on that first turn. Sada's Vitality, so the Sandy Shocks, and it draws cards. It draws 3 cards. All right, Arvin. Trekking Shoes, all right. See what happens here. Got something. Okay, so the Trekking Shoes went to the top of the deck. That's not always correct. I'm still very disappointed the way they reduced the graphics for this thing. It just, these lines being all jagged just does not look good on my computer. On your computer, maybe it makes things better. But I think most people probably have... they're going to paralyze me. I've already evolved, so I'm probably kind of stuck with it. Stuck with him in the active. But, what do I have? 1 in the discard? Oh, they didn't. Okay, they couldn't accelerate energy. That part's good, too. So let me use my ability here. Get another Tatsugiri down. Path is good. What do I want to do here? I think I want to get another Tatsugiri in the discard pile, right? That's what I want to do. Yeah, I have the Slowpoke there. Okay. I need a switch cards is what I need. I have 2 in deck, which isn't ideal, but there are worse things in the world. Okay, so Irida. So I'm going to grab here. Level Ball, because I do have... No, I'm out of Pokemon, basically. Okay. That's all right. That's okay. Do I want to grab him? No, I want to wait on him. I want to get another Dondozo. That's what I want to do. So this is not going well. So my other Kirlia is prized. One of my Tatsugiris is prized, right? And Squawkabilly is prized. So that's kind of not great. So I'll just end turn there. Could be worse. could be worse for sure. My opponent, the only good thing is my opponent's not going guns a-blazing here, right? If I am confused, though, I can use my ability, I do believe, and that maybe put the test here. All right, so they're going to bump my stadium so they can use... Oh, they can't use... I mean, they use Hisuian Arcanine. They can retreat. They can take the knockout with him. Okay, I guess that's the play. That's the play. I need to bump path to accelerate energy, so that's okay. So they're not really planning on attacking with Sandy Shocks. They need those for, and they're not even planning on attacking with Glaring Moltres. Although, you know, it's a nice option in the deck. I assume when you play that deck, you will attack with it sometimes, right? Since the way it can power itself up in one turn. So they blow me up there. So I need 4. So I'm not going to... I can't take the knockout. That's guaranteed here. So if my Slowbro is going to win me the game, I've got to... okay. I'll ditch the Pal Pad. I think I want to keep the Slowpoke, right? Huh. All right, I want to toss down the research. And I think I'm going to toss both these guys. I have the Rod, and that's going to have to happen if I want to do that, right? But Gardevoir is useful for sure. So I want to play the Gardevoir and then research. So play the Gardevoir, play the research. I can gust too. What am I doing? I'm doing 130. I have 1 gust in me, right? So I will. I'll use this. I probably should. That's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. So I'm doing 130. So I'm gonna gust up him. 2 retreat costs, so that's a plus for me. I'll attach here, which I like that. My other Kirlias, I don't have any Kirlias, right? So, and I'll just do 130. Maybe I do need another Hisuian Heavy Ball, right? Because times like this, I need that extra 50 damage, right? Actually, I couldn't get the knockout anyway. I apologize. I can only do 180 damage, which isn't great, right? So we'll see what happens, but I can take 2 prizes this next turn, probably. Okay, well, they have Iono. They're going to Iono me, I am assuming. The Raihan's good. The Irida's good. Yeah. Somehow it seems like that single Squawkabilly gets prized an awful lot of the time, I will say. So I probably want to... Do I want to Irida this turn? I just might, right? I just might. Okay. So, well, this is good. So let me get that extra Tatsugiri in the discard pile. Okay. So I want to... Irida, and I want to get a Rod. That's what I want to do. Because now I want to play my Rod. Yeah, I want the Slowbro. I want these guys. I want that Kirlia, though. I definitely want that Kirlia. So I will... I'm going to draw some cards first. Raihan, okay, I hit Kirlia with that, so that saves. So I can use the Ultra Ball differently. That's good. So get down the Tatsugiri. Do I want to get down to Slowbro? I think I do. Right, a Slowpoke. I think I do here. Still have a rod left, right? Too, if they get rid of him. So that's okay there. Right, they have to get down to 1 prize. So, of course, if I'm ahead in prizes, I can't really use it because I would have won by that point. But let me attach energy. And let me just smack into him. I'm doing 180 now, doing 200 on my other Dondozo. So that's a plus for sure. So 2 prizes. I like that. Let's see what I hit. All right, got another Kirlia. That's good. Got the other DTE, so that's good too. Yeah, this is solid. This is quite solid. I believe I send up the Dondozo with the energies, with the basic energies, so I have the option of Raihan next turn, although I probably want a boss, right? So, so the problem is I don't one-shot any of these guys. So he's going to keep shifting things around, but by getting, yeah, I will Kirlia away a research. Have I played? I don't think I've played boss yet, right? So I have 2 bosses in deck, and that's nice, right? That boss is nice. So they're gonna get rid of. They get rid of. They don't like him, and I get that. That makes a lot of sense to me. But I do have another rod still, so that's okay. That's okay. What did they play? They played. So I think I want to attack with the guy with 2 energies. So what do we have here? They've got okay, so that was Counter Catcher. So they haven't used any boss yet. So I want to Kirlia away a research. I need to get the rod back, right? All right, I want to Irida. I need to grab the rod. And I need him. That's what I need. Okay. All right, let's see what we have here. I'll grab the Ralts. Yeah, sure, I'll grab the Ralts. Don't think I really need the Ralts. Might have been a mistake. All right, so I will grab 2 cards here. Thin the deck down some, right? Why not? Path is good, right? Path could... I don't know if it helps me or not with this game. All right, so I will Slowpoke. I will attach. If they get my Slowpoke again, I probably lose the game, I think. I mean, I might just lose the game anyway, obviously. Okay, so 200 damage, so not terrible. I mean, Slowbro has to be for game, though. There's no 2 ways about it. All right, they bumped my stadium. That's not the end of the world. They knocked me out. I do have the Raihan play, right? So, I mean, I'm staying ahead. They can use Counter Catcher, right? Which I know they play. But, hey, if I can just keep smacking away here, I can win without that, too. All right, so Dondozo. What's my situation here? Okay, so doing 180, that's quite good. That's nice. Energy here. What do I want? See, do I want to toss down Path on them? I think I might. I think I might just want to Path them. I'll wait on the boss and such. It's my last Path. But that's okay. Last Path. I think I just attack. There's nothing else I really want at the moment. So take the prize. Take 2 prizes, which now means they now have to worry about my Slowbro, right? My Slowbro can win me the game now. So they've got to, I don't know. So now things are tricky. If they kind of need to knock out, they're going to have to take out my Slowbro. But if they don't take out my Slowbro, I'm going to need Boss to close things out, right? I hit into him. You know, they want to gust up my Slowbro if they can. They can gust up my Slowbro next turn as well. That doesn't matter to me. I have Path down that slows them down some. Okay, so they're retreating. What are they sending up here? Okay, sending him up. The ability doesn't work though. But so I don't know what they're. I'm not sure. I kind of like my spot now. I got to say, when I get in these things where I think I'm going to win, but it's certainly not guaranteed, I get a little nervous. Get the little butterflies in my stomach with a game like this, because this is a deck I want to see it work. I really do. I'm not quite sure why they didn't. They probably should attack with the Sandy Shocks, I think, taking the prize. I'm not entirely sure of their strategy. I don't know if they are either. That was a bit of a curious play there. Did they? And even if Path wasn't there, I don't know that that was the better attacker, was it? I mean, they can stream attacks with him, right? With the Sandy Shocks, they can't stream attacks. But we will see what happens. So playing the rope. I can't see. Does he have 3? So they can attack. I'll just send up a Dondozo with the energy on it. It's okay. I think it's okay. I could have sent up the Dondozo with the 1 water. That was my other thought there, right? I assume they're going to knock me out, but actually I can potentially win here, right? He has 210. Okay. So they take him out. But the good news is I can still win this game, right? I'm going to have to get Boss. That's what has to happen. I have to get Boss. So just send up Dondozo. I'll send up the Dondozo with the DTE. I'm not sure if that matters. The hand I have solid. So I will attach energy here. I do want to just thin things down, right? Thin, thin, thin. Let me get rid of some cards here too, right? Just ditch these cards. That's fine there. Let me get rid of you too. Just thinning, thinning, thinning. 1 Boss is okay. So let me Kirlia you away. I kind of want to be as close to. Depends if I hit Boss or not. All right, I didn't hit Boss. So right now, I'm going to attack because I kind of guaranteed Boss next turn, I think, right? So, boom. That's okay. I'm out of Rod. I can't get that Slowbro back. But because they targeted the Slowbro, I'm doing the damage, right? They kind of, by targeting that Slowbro, they passed on attacking and knocking out my Dondozos, which meant I was all set with my Dondozos. Oh, no. They had the penny. Well, that's game. They've won. So give them the thumbs up because they got me with that play. I mean, they got me. There's no 2 ways. So good job by them. The penny crushes me, and there's really nothing I can do. I guess I can. Well, I guess I have a slight chance here. I have a slight thought here. So Boss, I'll attach here. I will. The only way I could win is if they can't get him out of the active spot, right? I'm down. This is my last Boss, right? I think it is. All right, so I'm going to gust up. Ooh, I'll gust up actually, he's a retreat cost of 3, right? So that's my best play. Get him stuck here. If they can't switch him out, I will win, right? That's kind of the thought here. Just need a switch. Switch and they win. Switch, no switch and they lose. So that's what it comes down to. Switch, rope, switch cart, anything like that. So energy. Okay, they're going to draw the rest of their decks. So this is it. Either they have it in hand and they win, or they just lose. It doesn't really matter, right? Because they know I have game if they can't switch. Oh, no. Wow. Well, I feel bad for them a bit. I mean, I'm glad for me. So that boss stall got me the game. So that's it. So very nice there. So so they let me take the last prize. I appreciate that. So boom. I mean, I could have just passed too, but hey, why not take the knockout? So got the job done. The Slowbro was a real threat, and they focused on that, knocking out the Slowbro or the basic 3 times, which of course they needed to do. Otherwise, I would have jumped them in one before that turn. But because of that, it kind of ran out the resources. I'm not sure about that one retreat they did either. But the deck came through, even if just barely. All right, hopefully we get a nice game with lots of action to show this deck off. As I've tweaked the deck, it's gotten more consistent, I will say, and that's one issue with it. It's not overly consistent. I will say I'm finding that one Squawkabilly prized more often than it seems like it should. Obviously, I could play 2. That Squawkabilly, Squawk and C's turn 1's very good. I go second. Okay, I can use my Irida, so that's good. I have Irida. That's why I play Battle VIP, the 1 Battle VIP Pass in the deck. All right, I will send up the Ralts. That's not good, potentially. I need a Squawkabilly, right? I need a Squawk and C's. If Squawkabilly's prized this time, I'm in good shape. This game, I'm hoping for it to be prized. Other games, my game's been decidedly hampered by it not being prized. This game, all right. So it looks like it's a Charizard deck, I would imagine. Charizard's of course very good, and the thing is I 2-shot Charizard just like I 2-shot everything else, and I am a water deck. So if they have other fire attackers or the stage 1s or something, I blow those up pretty easily. So let's see. Give me something good. That wasn't what I wanted to see. This is not what I want to see either. Okay, I'll toss down a Dondozo. I could attack for 0 damage, which doesn't seem like I really want that, right? This is just not particularly strong. So I'll get down another Ralts. My Slowbro's prized. Okay, so I should have noticed that before. I was just noticing that I didn't look for the non-basics. So, all right, I will just end here because I can't do any damage. So, end turn. Next turn, I can attack for 30. So, if I'm lucky, they can't attack this turn, right? And I can have 2 Ralts in play, and that would be very, very nice. But I have my doubts about that. But, you never know. You never know. Bad starts happen to even the best of decks. So, all right. Well, that's, they're kind of shuffling along. They're not doing much, which is good. Like the energy retrieval can't be, okay. Oh, they play the Charizard V. All right. So he does. That's nice, though. That's nice because they know I'm a water deck. So that is a bit risky, for sure. Obviously. So I kind of like that, I got to say. All right, so I have a water energy. I'm going to use my switch card. That's what I'm going to do. I hope. I'm probably not going to get the knockout, though. It's doubtful, right? It's doubtful, but it could happen. Oh, well, that's... all right, I need to switch first. Switch. At this point, I do 60 damage. Wow. Okay, but I'm going to get, I discard this energy, right? Because I don't want to attach it. Bye-bye, Counter Catcher. It was nice knowing you. Okay, Path is good too, right? Path is my friend. So I want to get a Kirlia. It's a little tricky. I definitely want to. Did I discard an energy? I did. I don't necessarily want to discard a second energy, but I think I might, right? Because I want a Path. I'll wait on the Path. I'm going to discard an energy. That's the play. I think that's the play. Oh, I should have used my Nest Ball first. That was a mistake. Should have used my Nest Ball for sure. Okay, so I'll get a Dondozo down. So I do 160. I want the Path down. Sorry, I made some clicking sound with my fingernails. All right, so I guess actually my Slowbro's prized, right? So I think I just get the other Dondozo down because I think that's the play there. And I will attach an energy here. I will come up short. One more Tatsugiri in the discard pile. I would have taken 2 prizes. I've got the Path down. So the Charizard EX can't accelerate. The Radiant Greninja can't use its ability. I don't know. I mean, they weren't looking great. They didn't have the pieces they need. Oh, that's good for them. That's bad for me, though. Bad for me. All right, so I have a Raihan, which I might grab. We'll see what happens here. They're probably going to knock me out. I have 1 energy on a Dondozo, and I have Raihan. So energy in the discard. Basic energies in the discard, right? Because they're going to knock out the active, I assume. Which is okay. Don't love these things, but it is what it is, right? I don't know what I was talking about there. So there. Okay, well that, I mean, I don't know what they're doing with that because, okay, the devolve. Oh, that's technically the evolution one. Okay, so they evolve. All right, well, that might stop me from knocking him out too. But I have research. Okay, just him. All right, well, I have the knockout here. So could they... All right, switch. Do I want to rod something back? I think I want to... I want to get more damage going here, right? That's what I want to do here. So I'll ditch the Raihan. I like Raihan. I do a lot. Okay, that's really nice there. I'll get rid of this Tatsugiri. So I'm now getting towards the damage levels I want to. I have Boss. Oh, well, that's really nice, isn't it? That's very nice. So I think at this point, I think I want to make the Boss play happen, right? I think that's the play. So I'm just going to Boss him up, take him out. Yes, you did that work to evolve, but he's knocked out. Maybe I should have put basic energy back in the deck. I don't know. Okay, I got my 3rd Ralts. Okay, see what happens. I'm not sure making that play, right? Unless they have... I mean, he probably can't attack this turn, right? So I just knock him out. And that's not good, right? So Avery, I have the rod, so I'll put you away. I'm going to get you back. Don't worry, Dondozo. You're coming back. The Tatsugiri is you are not coming back. You, I don't have any love for. But these, do I want to... I'm thinking now about my I'm going to play Rod probably. I don't think I play the 3rd Ralts down because I think I want to get the Slowbro started and I want to get a 3rd Dondozo down, I think. I mean, the Ralts isn't bad to get down though. These double researches are okay. I mean, honestly, if I hit Boss, I think I want to toss these research. I think I'd like to boss up that Charmander, because I think that would ruin their day. I really do. So, in ruining my opponent's day is often a good way to make things better. Oh, well, okay, no reason to do that because they're gonna get another Charmander onto the bench. So that's good for them. Good for them. Sad for me, but that's okay. I like taking out this Charizard, and I'm not sure. All right, they're retreating him to the bench. Okay. So I'm gonna hold off on the boss because, hold off on the boss at this point. So I'm gonna take a second prize. I'm gonna have a tough time getting through them, though. That is one thing I can say. Maybe I should have Nest Ball first, right? That's a very nice card there. All right, I want to get the Slowpoke down. They don't know the Slowbro's prize. They do not know that. So they cannot be happy about that. I don't think they can be happy about that. I really don't. All right, so that's okay. Irida's not bad either, right? So I could Irida this turn too, couldn't I? All right, let me make this play. I'm gonna put both energies back. So I take the knockout here. What do I want to do here? All right, do I want to research here? No, I don't want to research here. All right, let me draw 2 cards. I will attach if I. Okay, well I will. So I want Dondozo down. I could Tatsugiri. I couldn't get rid of a Tatsugiri though, right? So I might as well do that. So grab a Tatsugiri and grab an Ultra Ball. Oh, that's right. I play. Okay, the deck plays Pal Pad. All right, so get rid of Tatsugiri. Get rid of research because these researches are nice early, but they really become kind of pointless as the game goes on. Okay, so this is solid. So now I'm doing the 180 here. So I got the path down, which is nice too. So they need to bump path. They have a lot of cards in hand though, right? So, okay, take a prize. I'd love to hit the Slowbro, but no, not meant to be. So I don't know what they're going to do here. Getting the Slowpoke set up is going to be important here, I think. All right, so I have Raihan. So this hand's okay. It's good. If they knock out the active, I send up the Dondozo with the 1 energy. Oh no, I don't have. I got rid of the energy in the discard pile. Okay, so I can. Avery's awkward, isn't it? So get rid of you and get rid of you. I do not want to get rid of that Slowpoke. Okay, so that Avery, is that the second Avery they played? They played 3 Averys so far. Wow, they really like Averys. Okay. Rare candy, but you don't have energy acceleration, right? And I think they attach. I don't one-shot them though, so that's a big deal. Which one you're going to do? Him? Okay. I think they attached already this turn. I'm not sure. Obviously, they one-shot me. There's no doubt about that. Wow, both of them? Okay. So I have the other rod still available to me. Okay. Oh, all right, the guy. Okay, so now they can attack. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I would like to boss him and knock him out, right? That's what I'd like to see happen. So we'll see what happens here, though. Well, that's not bad, right? So I make this play. What do I want to do here? Do I get rid of the Switch? I think I want to. I really would rather. Beautiful. That's what I want to see. Let's see. A DTE. So let me grab. I'll make. Do I need? Yeah, I think I need this play. A little confused here. All right, so Rod. That's all I can get. So Rod. So wait, what do I need in the discard pile? I need those Dondozos. Okay, and I need. Might want to get that Kirlia in too. I don't need the Kirlia, but if I get Iono'd, that Kirlia will be helpful. So attach here. I have the Switch. So I will 200 damage. So I'm I set up the 2-shot. I still have a boss there, so that's okay. I think I want to. What I need to do here. I still need to get the Slowbro from the prize, of course. My opponent doesn't know that, but I know that. So those Averys have caused me trouble. Definite caused me trouble. So I'd be in better shape. Obviously, I'd have another Dondozo on bench to send up when they knock me out. So, okay. So they take the knockout. There's a switches down. So I'm going to set up the Gardevoir. I actually could. I can only do 60 damage. No, I only do 40 damage with him, so I don't make that play. That's okay, though. I kind of need to. Let's think here. I don't want to research here, right? I want to get a Dondozo down. That's what I need to do. So then I finish him off. So let me ditch the research. I can Raihan here too. All right, just get these 2 cards. That's okay. I don't want to attach energy if I hit it. Dondozo is a lovely, lovely card. So I make that. I make the switch. So I have the knockout. So I go to 2 prizes. I'd like to get. I think I'm going to Irida. I'm going to Irida, get down this Dondozo, and yeah, I want that boss back. I want that boss back. So that makes my life pretty simple. So Dondozo goes down. Pal Pad goes down. Research. I'll grab the Raihan as well, because Raihan is nice too. It's really boss I want. That might have been a mistake. And I will take 2 prizes, 2-shotting the Charizard. So 2 prizes for 2 prizes. Even trade there since they take 2 prizes in the process too. All right, so did not hit what I needed. So that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for sure. But okay, boss gets me game here though. All right, boss for game. Send up the Dondozo. And I take 2 prizes. Even if I take 1 prize, I'm 50-50 of getting the Slowbro, right? So that Slowbro now is one of my last 2 prizes, which is unfortunate. It happens. It happens. So I okay, go to two cards, but I've got the Kirlia and the Gardevoir in play, so that's okay. This is okay. I can definitely work with this. All right, got the 70 HP Charizard, Charmander as well. A Lugia comes into play. Look at that, a Lugia. Okay. Well, that's probably going to cost you game. I don't have game in hand, so you made the right plays there, I got to say. I I should have it though. I should. All right, so let me thin things out here, right? Is there something in there? No valid cards. That could be unfortunate. So what do I need? I have one DTE left, and I got the 2 Raihans in deck. So that's what I need. Okay, that's what I need. All right, so I will Kirlia, away the Kirlia. So I got a Raihan. So, all right, I have game. That gives me exactly what I need. So, Raihan, boom. I will just grab Dondozo, why not? And I will blow you up. 400 damage. So, hey, that does the job once again. So, Dondozo Tatsugiri, it took me a little bit to get going with the deck, I got to say. Had to shift it around. Slowbro, I think, was the last of the prizes. Certainly one of the last 2 on the right-hand side. So that might have been the last prize, number 6. And I usually take them that order. It just makes life simpler not to think about it. But the deck did its job, and it's fun to play, I got to say. So don't be afraid to play Dondozo. It's still, it's a solid deck. It's not going to be BDIF, but it's fun, and it definitely is viable. Take care.